Alright, alright, alright. Hello? Why am I not hearing anything? Oh, I've got the wrong ear thing in. So, I'm an adult now. Alright. Yeah, I know. I can't wait till Hippo comes back. In the meantime, I mean, I'll take over Hippo's spot and I'll become the new King Hippo. So do you guys want to see me do DKC3 speed running? I will speed run if Hippo asks me to speed run. I will do that if he asks me to. Hippo has to ask me to do it. Should I politic with monsters or should I explore the whale mist? I should explore. Ooh, I think that's the fox. Why do you need the fox, Mr. Spine Doctor? Or Mrs. Spine Doctor? Alright, fine. She's just not telling me what's going on. Okay. I'm going to go search for the fox, and I'm going to try to help the fox. I go forth in the forest, trailing the fox. As I get closer, I catch a glimpse of its ragged ears between two trees. The fox is limping slowly. As I draw near, I smell something sickly sweet. The fox slumps and vomits green matter onto the forest floor. Your claws tremble at the thought of touching it. I'm gonna go after the fox and wash my hands. Cleanliness and whatever. Unfortunately, the fox easily loses you in the whale mist while washing your claws in the stream. You're not absolutely sure if it was there. Could you have imagined seeing it earlier? Oh, shoot. I made the wrong choice. Alright. That sucks. I'm gonna try to find the fox. I screwed that one up. Damn it. The goat. Alright. A squirrel hops into a pool of sunlight, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, racing to bury nuts and make something of itself. You drop on it from a branch, grab it, twist its head. What the hell would I do that? A young wolf slime. That's stupid. Okay. Snaps the squirrel out of my claws, runs off laughing and barking. Turn the tables on the wolf. Oh, alright. The second squirrel creeps up and pokes at the disincorporated head of the first one. You grab the new squirrel and chew on it a little, thinking, lure the rod. God, this is a terrible, terrible sequence of events. You dangle the squirrel over your maw, waiting. The wolf tries to steal it. As planned, you slash her with your claws and she flees, having learned not to mess with you again. Alright. You take the lead on a hunt in the whale mist, but you've become separated from the group. Suddenly you catch sight of something where? Within the thicket, rumor has it that an especially large, clever snake tricked Nash, biting her and made her sick for days. And it's right there, waiting, watching. Call everyone and get out of here. No, I'm gonna beat that snake. Alright, I creep on it, sharpening my claws. Suddenly I stop. A print in the dirt is clearly from Nash's foot, and that's definitely dried monster blood around it. Lure the crafty serpent into a trap so it can bite you. Hell yeah! You perch on a branch above the crude snare and beat two rocks together to attract the snake's attention. This goes on for some time. Keep beating the rock. Suddenly the snake drops from a branch above you. You struggle, but it's too late. It crushes you with its terrible strength. Everything getting dark. Next thing you know, Nash has pounced on the snake. She grabs its head and holds its mouth shut, keeping its fangs trapped. Still crushing. Nash bites the snake's head and swallows it. You grasp on the coils. As the coils loosen, Nash is carried through Omen by a group of cheering. Oh, God damn. I lost respect on that one. That one sucked. I'm bringing home a human coat I found hanging on a tree when I see a cat waving at me. Wave back! Sorry, I still have some allergies. The cat is standing on its hind legs, wearing human boots, and indeed is covered in human clothing artifacts. Save me, he cries, pointing to a wolf who has it cornered. Get the wolf! I'm gonna talk some sense into them. Who knew talking cats had flick knives? This one does at least. It jabs you like a human would. Then flees as you howl in pain. And it took your new coat. What the hell? Cats! I'm not doing too well as a monster. Pack of monsters sets out to capture the honeyed bees, a special swarm that carries its hive along with it in small pieces. The sweet odor of rich honey is everywhere along the forest trails. Onward! Me first, Blistry says. I'm not sharing either. It's every monster for herself today, and Nash nods and flexes her claws as everyone splits up. I'm going to grab a honeycomb, but only if it's safe. No honeycomb is ever free of bees long ever free of bees long enough for you to take it away. Even the bees seem surprised that you're a monster like, come on. I got my ass kicked by an effing snake. I didn't want to beat up on the bees because they're like worse than snakes. Balfrog and Grimmitten are arguing in the street over a cat. They both want kitty croquets for lunch. Balfrog says he caught the cat, but Grimmitten says it was in his larder before it got out. Both monsters turn to you as a neutral party to decide. I like cats. I don't like the story. I'm going to demand to hold the cat. Hand the cat over. What do you think? It's caught fair and square. This is disgusting. Why is it forcing me to eat a cat? I don't like this part. Yeah. God. That was a shitty little quest. Show my newest collection of human artifacts to my neighbors. They seem suitably impressed, then listen in. Truth is, you found them in the woods, but everyone seems so interested it would be a shame to let them down. Monsters do love a story, so you could stretch the truth. By the time you're halfway done with the tale, your peaceful walk back to Omen with the artifacts, Hammerhead gets asleep, and everyone else has gone home. If I were a monster, I'd kill and eat Grandma Gusta. That's true. Not a cat. Scream along, sing along. Everyone's screaming loudest monster wins. Alright, let's see here. Scream, scream, scream. Why are all the little monsterlings here? I don't know. Pre-smash the village windows, then sing. I don't want to hurt the little monsterlings' ears. Well, I could use stomach noises. This would probably be clever, but if I use stomach noises, maybe they would still like that. There. Kindness maxed, respect +5. That's it. You're hungry and brave and hungry. You sing of this truth so well. All the other monsters are moved to tears. You don't win any prizes, but none of the monsterlings are hurt. Yay! I'm not going to hurt a monsterling. Mind you, it'd take more than that to actually damage even a monsterling. Spinner 500, the big spider race. Winners are regarded highly by all around town. Let's do this! Your spider hurt her leg this morning. What should you do? I'm going to take care of my spider. We're both going to watch the race. With a tear and a smile, you and your spider watch from the stands. The spider sucks on the butter out of a piece of popcorn and gives you 4 tiny thumbs up at once. Truth! I love my spider. She rubs her healing leg and says, next year's the year if a bird doesn't eat me. Okay. Let's see here. Does that thing actually show? Yeah, it's showing the pop-ups. I was just thinking didn't show the pop-ups. I don't know how to disable that. You know, let me see if I can disable that stupid stuff. So it keeps showing up the pop-ups. I thought I disabled that before. How do I get rid of the pop-up stuff? I don't want notifications. I disabled those notifications before. I just know it. You know, Steam did do an update. Maybe it brought it back. Your neighbor, the elder monster Alelia, walks slowly in the direction of the brood cave. next door neighbors, but she's much older than you, months and months. She has tough scales and eyes of several different sizes. I'll follow her. She passes down the road. Some of the others nod to her. They then go to her hovel and start smashing things. Ask him what's going on. Greed Blitz stops tearing apart Lelia's dining room, says she feels herself beginning to dissolve. She's going to go release herself and become one with the slime in the spawning vat. I'm going to run after her and thank her for everything she's done. You're going to be remembered, Alelia, and we'll see a bit of you in every monster link from now on. Alelia wipes a slimy tear from one of her smaller eyes and sniffs. I'm going to tell her a joke, so she goes out laughing. You ask, what did the talking wolf say to the bear? Lelia pauses, raising 6 of her eyebrows, and waits for the answer. You realize you don't have a punchline, but before the silence can grow awkward, her ears fall off. Alelia waves goodbye to you and resumes her walk to the brood cave. You'll never see her again. Okay. Well, that's sad. That's just sad. Blistry comes for you, flapping her wings and clenching her claws. Mopsy Moral is looking for me. I overslept. I missed Harry Hare Hunt. What's so bad about that? I was on the list for the hunt, says Blistry. And those hairy hares are really fast. We have to collect enough of their feet every year so Omen Town has good luck. How many feet the hunt brought back without her? Okay, I'm going to ask that. She yells, none! I was supposed to watch from above and show the other hunters where the hares were hiding. Bad luck for everyone, then. Except the hares. Blistry flutters her winglets again, especially for me. Mopsy's going to print a story about how I ruined everything for everyone. Blistry comes to you, flapping her winglets and clenching her claws. Mopsy Moral is looking for me. I overslept. I missed the hairy hare hunt. Okay. Blistry suddenly leaps on the top of the garbage can, sprints her winglets, and glides away. Weird. Just then, Mopsy Moral rolls into the port square, pen and pad grasped in her thin claws. Did you see Blistry coming through here? I want to make sure everybody knows the truth. Tell her Blistry overslept. Mopsy laughs and prints the story. Your quote is an instant hit. Some of the elders start calling Blistry, and no one else will miss the next hairy hare hunt, right? Yeah, at least no one else will. Three days left. Jeez. You look over your garden. Most hovels have gardens. Many monsters don't care, but some like to show off their herbs, spices, and flowers. There's so many rocks here, even if you don't feel like planting things, it looks bad. These rocks ought to go. I'm gonna dig those rocks out. All this work is a lot harder than you expected. You're not a natural digger like Molefoot or Shovel. Shovel? Not all monsters pick good names. Just be glad you're not one of them. I'm going to keep at it. Dig. It's hard, but you eventually get better at it. Dig. When you're done, the garden looks much better. All that digging turned over the earth, too. That's probably a good thing. The spine doctor, out for a stroll, stops to compliment your work ethic. I'm not sure what an ethic is, but she always talks about stuff like that. Alright. You find Blotz hiding a dented alarm clock. Why have bells that don't ring? Is that some kind of riddle? Before he can answer, he throws the clock over his shoulder and glowers at it. Try to fix it. You pick up the clock and examine it with care. It's so complicated, more complicated than anything a monster has ever made. And that includes monster links, wheels and cogs and gears and levers. Keep poking at the clock. Even though it's so complicated that you might get your claws caught inside, or get a spring to the eye, or accidentally hurt Blotz, or hurt Blotz on purpose for that matter. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's asking me. Okay, yeah, even though? Yeah, go for it. You turn the key around, it makes a clicking sound, and the bells go ding. Not bad. It's getting harder to turn, though. Stop while you're ahead. Yeah. The clock ticks and talks and talks and ticks, and you're pretty sure it's actually keeping time. If only you knew what the little arms and hands meant. Well, in any case, Blotz goes around showing everyone how you fixed his artifact. Damn straight. Alright. Godclaw shows off a human doll she found in the last hunt. A crowd of elders and other monsters gathers around you, chattering excitedly. Indeed. She asks if you think it might be good to show the doll to some of the monsterlings. Human-shaped thing without actually seeing a real human. You know, educational? Absolutely, because Godclaws can see you're bringing some science here. She hangs on your words and as does the rest of the crowd. They should know what a human looks like so they don't freeze the first time they see a real one. Godclaws nods. Good point. You want the young ones to avoid humans, but not to be frightened so they do anything foolish. True. Godclaws says, you're wiser than me. The rest of the monsters nod half-heartedly. We can tell they appreciate your insight. Alright. You're growing old, my friend. Your body is very soft and you drip slime everywhere you go. It's getting hard to leave your hovel. Doctor tells you that your time is almost up. You'll soon reach the end of adulthood and you will either ascend to elder status or dissolve into slime. I am wise. I'm going to ask him to stop. There is a treatment that might prevent your dissolution. Alright. The treatment involves an extract taken from tentacle ferns that grow in the whale mist. Alright. Following the spine doctor's directions, you enter the whale mist in search of a tentacle fern, the common in these woods. Pick a fern. You wade through thick and sticky green coils, letting them brush against your hide until one latch is firmly in place. That means it's right. You snip the fern with your claws. Alright. Little monsterling trying not to be noticed. You should be in the brood cave. Yeah. Monsterling gives a little shriek and flees before your wrath. Monsterling should be safe. Sometimes a little monsterling needs to be scared in order to be safe. Don't come back until you're older. Damn straight. I'm gonna watch her make the medicine. Doctor runs the fresh sticky fern through the low flame, studies it carefully, then eats it. What? Doctor says there's no medicine. I just wanted to give you a chance to think about it some more. Do you understand? Yeah. She turned to leave. Doctor says, I hope you do well. I'd like to see you as an elder. Alright. The elders of Omen surround me at the spawning vat. They built a fire beneath a small cauldron. My body is squishy and damp. Examine the cauldron. The rusty iron cauldron smells like electrical fluid and herbs from the whale mist. It's empty now, but soon it will hold blood and slime from mating monsters. Okay. I'm going to try to ascend. And if not, well, at least I had a good, wise monster life. Alright. Masked Elder claws herself. 3 drops of liquid splatter against the hot bottom of the empty cauldron. Thick vapor rises in the air. Listen. Masked Elder asks, who has already decided the fate of this monster? Wait. Few of the elders approach the cauldron to add fluid to the collection. The liquid begins to bubble. Wait. The masked elder has placed 5 flat stones on the ground before you. She then says, choose one. Chance will guide your claw. Look at the stones. Each stone is stained with old blood and polished by the touch of mania paw. You can't tell one stone from the other. Alright, pick a stone that looks good. The other side of the stone is edged with a crude cliff. It shows one monster kneeling beside another, injured monster. The masked elder says, we will test your kindness. Be tested. The huge elder carries another monster close to the cauldron. The other monster is half melted and hard to recognize. It's Nash, or what's left of her. She's begun to dissolve like you, and her condition is far advanced. What's going to happen? Masked Elder says, we have decided that Nash is too violent. There is a place for pure ferocity in our world, but it must be tempered with other qualities. Regard your own soft, wobbly claws. The Elder says, see her eyes? She still seethes with pure rage. Perhaps you can calm her before the end. I will risk my own life to save hers. You look down at Nash and realize you can tear out your own heart and use it to restore life to her body. It's insane, but it might work. Of course, you're likely to die too. You estimate that your melting body is just resilient enough to survive if the stuff in your cauldron is good enough. I'll try it. Okay, I shoved my own heart into Nash's body. It touches a little bit of hers that's still intact. Lub-dub, lub-dub. You've done it. Nash rises, now solid enough to walk and think. Even the masked elder is speechless. Encourage Nash to apologize for her behavior. At your prompting, the revived Nash issues a halting apology to the elders. They agree to revisit her case before she dissolves. You hold the cauldron, which contains the pretentious infusion. It's heavy. It's half blood and half slime. At least some of the elders support you. Okay. I'll drink. You drink the bubbling concoction and belch and howl. Your body solidifies almost instantaneously. You're an elder now. Ooh, yay! Look at them stats! Look at them stats! I'm only 47% ferocious. I kind of lost some kindness when I tried to scare that little monsterling out, but sometimes little monsterlings need scaring. You are now an elder. You are welcome in Znak, the oldest of monster towns. I gained something and I couldn't see it. In this strange life, if you play your cards right, you'll be able to affect both the way monsters view humans and vice versa. Use your powers of persuasion wisely. Alright. This is a fun game. You know what? I think I should stop this episode here. My sister's going to come and we have to keep working and getting ready to move. And this is like the end of the chapter, so I ascended. Woo! So I should probably stop. Thank you guys for coming and thank you for visiting. Yeah, I'm old. I'm old. Ninja the Elder. Exactly. I like this game, except for the killing the cats part. That kind of pissed me off. But you know what? The rest of the game is enjoyable. So I think I'll stop here. I don't know if I'll stream. I may continue to stream, but I'm not going to record. So for those of you out in Videoland, I hope you have a great day, and take care.